What is up, everyone? Dirtadrew Gaming here. I know you saw the title when you clicked this. Yes, that is true. 450 hours spent on this game, and I just wanted to share some tips, tricks that I have learned on my journey so far. So one thing I would have to say is really big that you need to get down is learning the right times to lean. I had recently just switched my sliders for my leaning to make it a little bit better for myself, just because right here, as you see, if I wasn't leaning right at any spots, I would not be doing good. Another big thing is learning when to sit and stand. Right here you see that I'm constantly switching between sitting and standing, and without that, right here through a lot of these sections I would be losing it. Speaking of losing it is completely okay to wipe out. It's gonna happen at every single bit of skill level. I would have to say the biggest thing is how you recover from your wipeout. You can get frustrated. That is definitely one reaction you can have, but it is not the right reaction. You should just get back on the saddle, pin the fucking throttle, and just give her. Because you can get your momentum back really fast after a wipeout. You can kind of make a recovery and you won't quite be back on pace where you were, but through a higher gear than when you normally ride and a lot of determination, you can catch right back up and surpass where you were before. It is a kind of an argument if after a wipeout some people would ride a little bit more harder and they actually go better, opposed to before the wipeout, and then the rest of the race, you know, they run harder, opposed to where if they didn't make that wipeout, they may not have actually given it fully as hard as they were after the wipeout. One thing that is crucial to every single track is keeping your acceleration through the corners. If you do not keep the gas pinned on the corners, you will slip out every single time. And you want to keep the speed so you can hit some of these jumps really fast. But when you're hitting these jumps fast, you are going to have to learn how to completely either whip or scrub. Without a proper whip or scrub, it becomes very hard to keep your speed through a lot of these tracks. I would have to say one of the biggest things about whipping is making sure that you're setting yourself up for your line. Because if you're not setting yourself up for your line, you're just doing a blind whip, well, in reality, you are just really not doing yourself any good, and you're completely destroying momentum. So a big way of just controlling is just knowing which way you're going to be turning next or which way your line goes. That way you're completely setting yourself up, and that you're not basically failing yourself on the track. Just because if you are just doing random whips that just don't make sense, you are not going to get good placing on this game, and that's just a matter of fact. Now the next thing you need to keep in mind is when do I scrub opposed to whipping. You need to scrub when you need to make your angle go really fast and not so high, so when you want to cut out your height, that's when you scrub, and that's how you're going to maintain all your momentum for fast lap times.
Hey everybody, it's Dillhole here. I just want to say, after hitting your 450 hour mark, it has been remarkable watching your progress. When you first started the game, you went from walking out to every corner, flipping on your back, and getting frustrated and yelling, to this, what we have here. I pictured a day where we'd be battling back and forth, and it has come.
Now I know you guys are probably thinking, how are you still dog ass after 450 hours? Well, I spent a lot of time just messing around and not really taking my training seriously. Now I'm fully in it. I will take on anyone and anyone. I don't care. They can bring it on, because I'm going to bring it towards them. I just wanted to say thank you everyone for continuing to watch my videos, and thank you for letting me make all this content. Have a good one.